As soon as Maracle Films becomes an actual studio, I will no longer count this as a sin.
If you're selling something, we're not interested.
Not interested in what you're selling, Cliche.
I see that you've moved on from that terrible tragedy.
How would you know? You just said you hadn't seen the Davis family in 18 years.
I like your house.
I like your house, Cliche.
It's not much, but it's home.
My house is not much, but it'll do, Cliche.
Ken?
No, Charlie. Who's Ken?
My youngest son. He's 9 years old.
I was about to ask why Charlie's parents and little brother didn't appear in the first film before I realized that I created these movies. So I'll just say, how did they deal with the ghosts? Or did they?
Joseph, a long time ago, took his own life. Did you believe that he took those spirits with him?
Well, kinda, yeah.
Because from what Charlie says, they laid low for a while to make you think that they were gone.
Charlie never told you that.
He's not in this world right now.
Wait, does Renee know exactly when Charlie was going into the ancient realm?
If he doesn't return within a week, I will enter the ancient realm myself and get him out.
Or you could do that now.
What's the worst that could happen to Charlie if he doesn't come back?
I'm not sure.
How? Previously on Disturbance. After about 6 minutes, movie decides to go through a 3-minute flashback opening credit sequence.
Dawn Castor, found dead at school. Possible suspect Charlie Davis.
Charlie is accused of murder, but that of course is never mentioned again or taken care of, unless his upcoming death counts as the end of it.
You can't hear he's wearing those headphones. Isn't that right, Ken?
Shouting at the top of your lungs to someone who obviously can't hear you because you know he can't hear you, Cliche. Also, how does Mike know that Ken is wearing headphones? From both the rear and the front shots of the chair, Ken is invisible to his parents.
Are you still concerned about him after he lost his friend?
What, you're not? He's your son too.
I'm pretty concerned about him. And that's... Oh.
Charlie slams the door to signal his upcoming arrival. Nearly a full minute of Charlie's entrance. So now Barbara Staff is the one in control of Charlie's body, and the first thing she does after killing Dawn is cut Charlie's long hair. And why? Does she believe long hair made Charlie look kinda girly or something?
Surprise, Ken! Ah!
From the look on Ken's face, it's kinda obvious that he was setting Charlie up for that slap.
Well, don't you like that stuff?
Not a wrestling fan.
Haha, fuck you.
Hey Charlie, do you know how your friend died?
I'm actually surprised that Ken waited until now to ask Charlie how Dawn's death went.
I said, do you know how your friend died on that stage?
He even knows the exact location where Dawn was killed? Damn, then he must know that Charlie is accused of murder. I'm pretty sure that when he was told that Charlie's friend died, his parents didn't tell him the location or that Charlie was accused of murder. Ken obviously read the papers here or read it online like Renee did earlier.
I actually do not remember what happened. We both survived, and then he's dead.
Then you obviously remembered something. By saying that you didn't remember what had happened, you basically stated that you blacked out. By the way, all you WWE fans are probably not even paying attention to what Charlie's saying, and more attention to the jacket he's wearing.
These ghosts were trying to kill me just like they killed our oldest brother, Joseph.
Does a 9-year-old really need to know this? You're gonna give him nightmares!
You've got nothing to worry about.
Yet.
You only live once.
Great Suicide Silence song.
You lived once and you're gonna die. I'm kidding, you're not gonna die.
The only thing Charlie's kidding about is saying that he's kidding.
I pretty much have been wasting our time for quite a while now.
Yeah, get to the scary shit already. Wait, this is Ken's bedroom now? In the first film, this was Charlie's bedroom. When did Charlie decide to switch bedrooms with Ken? Did he move into the basement because ghosts like living in there?
Just found it. Ken, don't do that. It's crap.
Dick. Charlie's possessed now, and from the looks of it, a constant thing Ken has done is annoy Charlie with that song. But how did Barbara Staff know that Charlie hated that song? Hey, look familiar from part 1? Nice curtains. I love curtains.
Get out.
Barbara Staff is a dick to her husband.
It's too late. The family is mine.
Probably just looking at the next door neighbor's dog.
Help me.
If you can call out to someone from the ancient realm asking for help, then why didn't Joseph do this in part 1?
And I hear voices too when I'm playing World of Warcraft.
Barbara Staff knows what World of Warcraft is. Impressive for someone born in the 1700s. Also, Charlie plays World of Warcraft? No wonder he doesn't do anything but mourn Joseph's death. I think I found out the reason to his life getting sucked away in the 18 years from his brother's death.
Apparently, I think you may have been grazing for too much ice cream again. Bye-bye.
Charlie continues to be a dick to his brother.
Watching you.
Possible pedophile. What practical jokers these ghosts are.
Follow me.
Ken decides to follow the voice of someone unknown just because it threw his blankets away.
Is there something wrong with Charlie?
Man, someone's hungover. Barbara's husband was in the bathroom with Ken?
But I assure you, I'm fine.
Oh, come on. Demonic possession causes living people to disappear like Batman. This ghost is a thief.
She's still here!
Was Ken's iPod ever recovered? Also, this ghost warned Ken of Barbara's presence, then tried to kill him. From what possessed Charlie says to him, it's obvious that Barbara didn't want her son anywhere near the Davis family yet. So he disobeyed his mother, which technically means he stood up to her. So why isn't he set free yet? Plot convenience?
Leave off the physical abuse, my son.
I am your oh, wait. Charlie's possessed by a woman. I forgot.
Go, 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 go.
So, movie cuts from Charlie carrying his unconscious brother to the two brothers all of a sudden playing a video game. I guess Ken never said a word about the ghost he saw when he woke up. Then again, Charlie would likely be the asshole he's been this whole movie so far.
Whoa!
Actions have consequences.
And he says he's not a wrestling fan. Who trashed this living room? Barbara's son? The real Charlie? That Darth Maul demon from Insidious? The fuck is going on here?
Might have a burglar. But just stay here.
Charlie tells his 9-year-old brother about a possible burglar, then walks away from him, leaving any burglar the chance to kidnap the kid. If Barbara's trying to cover up the fact that she's possessing Charlie, why doesn't she make him protect Ken like a normal brother would?
How cliche.
Renee Sanderson would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion. These shades have night vision? Or is this the ability to see spirits like that one camera from Paranormal Activity The Ghost Dimension? But if Renee can see the ghost, why does she need these shades for any reason? We interrupt Disturbance Part 2 to bring you Disturbance, Part 1.
Nikki, I'm not sure how they're still here. If Charlie is also here.
So why don't you just go into the ancient realm and check to see if Charlie's there or not? Hearing voices? Time to leave my bedroom. Why is it so fucking bright outside? Is the lighting like this because the spirits are nearby?
Too obvious. Sleepwalking.
As usual, Charlie denies any ghost activity despite Ken seeing obvious points that there are ghosts. He's eventually going to run out of cover-ups.
Then I guess it's burglar.
He's still using the burglar excuse? Did you check the ceiling? Charlie could be hiding up there. Since he has the powers to disappear like Batman, he may also have the ability to cling onto walls like Spider-Man too. Are we sure he's not part of the Avengers? Hey asshole, it's rude to point. What was the point of this? Why did Barbara's son show up again? And why did he stop before attacking Ken? Is it just because he got busted by his mother?
Because at your age, it's hard to believe anything you say.
Fuck you!
Barbara's stab doesn't immediately kill Ken for saying that.
Renee?
Does Charlie have to be a jump scare dick to everyone?
I really need to send a text to someone.
Charlie actually falls for that.
After I tore up the ghost spell.
Another flashback of the end?
And it seems like I killed him.
Charlie is actually being honest while trying to pretend that he didn't kill Dawn.
Dawn wasn't my best friend.
What? You clearly said Dawn was your best friend many times in this movie. Now you're saying he isn't? What does this prove? That you actually didn't care about him?
But,
That's a weird phone.
Yeah, it looks totally made up.
oh, Charlie.
More teleporting bullshit. So I'm guessing Barbara got bored one day and decided to paint a Latin word on Ken's stomach. And how the hell did she do that without Ken noticing? It's clearly the middle of the day.
Something is wrong with Charlie. You were right.
Charlie was eavesdropping this whole conversation, so how does Barbara not realize that her cover is being blown and decide to kill the family immediately? Nikki is looking in Charlie's direction and somehow doesn't see him. So Nikki sees a combination of Charlie and the Landmass Ghost? Or does the Landmass Ghost indeed have the ability to alter his appearance?
Tell me you've seen that.
Yeah, tell me you saw yourself wearing a sheep mask running toward me.
I wasn't trying to lie to you that much. I was just trying to deal with this situation in my own fucking way.
In your own way? Being a complete asshole toward pretty much everyone is your way of dealing with ghosts.
I was an asshole, if you want to call me that.
Charlie would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion. Wait a minute.
Alright? Look.
Charlie is addicted to iPods.
Okay, I forgive you.
What an asshole.
The hell, man! I said I forgive you.
And then Ken gives him the "I'm totally gonna kill you" at the end of the movie face.
Mom and Dad said they wanted to see you downstairs about something. They said that they wanted to take you somewhere.
And I wasn't even invited. Sounds like they're going to see Renee. But I'm just gonna stay here and let them plan everything out while I watch Netflix.
It's time.
It takes 1 full hour of movie time for Barbara to realize that she should have killed the family before they became suspicious of Charlie's behavior. Renee's grandkids are visiting, apparently. So I wonder, what was their reaction when Renee dies literally less than an hour later? Was someone else there? Did they get taken back to their parents? The fuck?
No, he never told us about her past.
Oh.
Renee's probably thinking, ah, damn it, now we gotta tell the whole story again. So, as it turns out, this kid ghost is Barbara's son. He was forced to kill by his mother, but from what we've seen, all he's done is steal iPods and point at people. Like, does he point at someone and say, "You're frozen, I froze you"? Also, Barbara's son unintentionally made himself even more creepy by putting the hood partially over his face. Either that or he thinks he's a Sith Lord in Star Wars.
All except her son. His mother is still forcing him to help her, and it's torturing him inside.
Yet he seems totally chill when he does what he does.
Her husband doesn't care about the lives of anyone. If she tells him to torture someone, he does it. He's blinded by his own love for her.
The power of boners can cause you to kill in the afterlife, I see.
Your son Charlie is still in the ancient realm as we speak.
What? How is that possible? I mean, he cut his hair and acted like a jackass this whole film and even teleported. How do we know that's not normal? Also, by this point, the whole family should know that Charlie's still stuck in the ancient realm. Also, Nikki herself even said that she doesn't think Charlie's back, yet she's shocked here. Just needed a confirmation?
The reason he didn't succeed is because there was a piece of information that I had forgotten to tell him about.
She probably didn't tell him because sequels. That's why. Also, Charlie didn't go into the ancient realm until at least 2 days after you told him what to do. So you couldn't have contacted him or something and told him what he needed to do.
How are we going to reach out to the real Charlie?
I figured that out.
Correction, you've known that all along.
Whether I live or die, I will end up in the ancient realm anyway.
But she doesn't. She dies and is never seen again. Neither Mike nor Nikki question why Ken suddenly walks out the door. So Ken ran all the way back to his place. Don't know how far that is compared to this location, but when Ken actually does return, he's not exhausted, tired, or even sweating. He's immediately ready for a fight.
And now, it's your turn.
Apparently, just like the Landmass ghost can alter his appearance, Barbara's staff can somehow alter her voice and seem a lot taller than before.
Take that ridiculous hood off.
Barbara literally waited at least 300 years before finally realizing that her son's hood looked ridiculous. So, was Charlie eavesdropping the whole time and hiding, or did Barbara already know where— fuck it. So now Barbara's son is possessing Charlie, and instead of having the depressed look on his face, Charlie looks more sinister than he did before. Also, how did a robe from the afterlife make its way into the living world?
I'm a son of a bitch.
Damn, that was actually pretty badass. I mean, I feel bad for Renee, but I gotta take out 3 sins for that badass line before the killing. Why didn't Ken immediately do something to attack and/or kill Charlie now? I mean, I understand that he placed weapons everywhere on the very case he was going to fight Charlie, but you couldn't have left a knife in your pocket or something?
Charlie, she knows how to get rid of the ghosts.
Ken is revealing the plan to evil ghosts. Does he not remember that Charlie's inside the realm? Ken didn't react fast enough and ended up handing Charlie another weapon. Barbara's son must do this when he goes to the gym every day and he just likes being a show-off or something. I'm going to kill this boy, but first I want him to see what I can do. Yeah, he's totally not a wrestling fan.
And we shall end this disturbance.
Roll credits. Charlie could have easily attacked his father right there, but instead he decides to teleport again. Barbara's son must really like punching women. Okay, that was creepy as hell. I think I did a great job right there. Time to leave the bedroom. Whoops, Charlie's pulling an exorcist on the stairs. Time to go back in the bedroom. Charlie can easily teleport into the bedroom as he has done that several times this movie, but here he decides to go for the "I'm just gonna hammer away on the door" trick. Wait a minute, I thought Barbara's son was possessing Charlie. Did he yell at Charlie's parents that they can't hide forever, then decide, I wonder what the real Charlie is doing. Well, thank you for giving me that second concussion in 2 movies, Hunter. How did these two... screw it. The landmass ghost went in full assault mode when he saw Charlie, but now that he sees the unarmed, helpless kid, he believes slowly approaching is the best way to do it. Charlie somehow knew that removing the mask would remove the power. Barbara is finally gonna kill Charlie, but let's go back and see how the possessed Charlie is doing. Charlie once again being a jump scare dick, but the main sin here is he just didn't teleport into the room in the first place.
If you turn against your mother, you can be set free forever.
It takes nearly killing Charlie's parents to make Barbara's son realize that he could be set free by turning on his mother.
I'm so tired of this crap.
Charlie Davis is like me, so tired of this crap. Wait.
Leave him alone! You ungrateful, pathetic bitch!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna show her. Also, is this seriously the first time he said that to her? After 300 years of being forced to kill, he hasn't even once called her a bitch? I guess that may be the case considering he hadn't been set free before, and simply calling her a bitch actually worked. Barbara is now possessing Ken, yet Charlie easily overpowers her. Did she forget that Ken's a child and isn't as strong as Charlie physically?
He's trying to escape.
No shit. Slow motion because main character death, I guess. That's one messed up neck and back right there. And I'm not kidding, I actually did that stunt and injured myself in the process. How did Joseph know that Ken was in trouble? For the record, how did he know that Ken even existed? He was stuck in an ancient realm for 18 years, had no communication with the afterlife or the living world, and Charlie never once mentioned a younger brother to him. So how does he know that this is Ken? Or does he? So Charlie's dead now. Sure as hell beats being a suspect in a murder case, but now I'm guessing Ken's gonna be wanted for murdering his brother. Ken mourns the death of his brother by reading a journal entry.